Bonjour!
Hello.
Welcome to a new vlog.
Yes.
Today we are going to try a new pastry and specialty in Paris.
Yeah.
What is it?
Which is called éclair.
What is éclair?
It's like a pastry made with the pâte à choux, and inside you have a filling with like creamy filling with either chocolate or coffee, depends.
And the topping of
And the
ice
icing,
topping.
yeah.
Yes. And there are different flavors. Often you will find chocolate and coffee. My favorite is coffee. And yours?
Either chocolate or more original flavor. I don't know.
Hey, did you know that éclair is from Lyon?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
I discovered today.
Okay. Today we are in Rue des Martyrs, which is located in between the 18th and the 9th arrondissement in Paris.
It's a very nice street.
Yeah, there's lots of shops, lots of bakeries, especially.
Yes, it will be hard to choose. Merci. Ooh.
First, try lighting.
You need to make sure that you have napkins, which we don't. And the inside is kind of thick.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's more liquid.
yeah, true.
This one is more, I don't know, it's
Stay-
mousse, but more
Yeah,
thick.
it looks a bit foamy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cheers.
Bisous.
Please
Okay.
don't play with the food. You can feel the difference of textures between the icing and the thing inside.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
icing is more like a bit sticky.
Yes,
and then
definitely.
inside is like
It's more thick. It's also more thick than I expected. Often I feel like it's a little bit more liquid, but I like it. The dough is also nice.
yeah, it's like soft, not dry.
Yeah. And different textures, they combine really well.
Yeah.
Time for,
Round 2.
so we're going to divide this one now into
We don't have a face. Okay.
cafe,
Your favorite flavor?
my favorite flavor. Let's hope that this one will not disappoint me because the color looks funny to me. When I see it, it doesn't make me very happy, to be honest. This is maybe
Did you
too,
expect it to be like darker?
yeah, more coffee color, maybe more this color, like the outside. Okay. The taste is good. In this place, I prefer the chocolate as well.
But I think the dough around is quite thick, no? Compared to maybe. I don't remember how it's supposed to be.
I think it's okay.
Yeah?
I don't know. Maybe I was biased from the moment I saw the color. Because the taste is good. I like the icing, the coffee icing. And when I have to choose, I always go for coffee flavor. But here I'm not super, super convinced. But I would still eat it. Okay. Time for the next ones.
Yep. In the same street. Okay.
Second spot,
Yep. So we have the
Sébastien
éclair.
Godard.
Yeah.
Oh, Pâtisserie des Martyrs.
Yeah.
I guess the name of the chef is Sébastien Godard.
Yeah. It looked quite fancy. This one was €5 something. Yeah, this one is actually a duchesse, the same as éclair, but just with a bit more filling inside.
Yes, and apparently the name originally was Duchess,
Mm-hmm.
but then later it was called éclair. And the reason why they think it was called éclair is because it gives you that instant shock, happiness. Yes, we have to be creative with finding places to try out éclair, because again we have to take it and go.
Yeah. So we can already see a difference
Yes.
in this one.
The first thing I see is the icing. It's less shiny. It's more matte.
Yeah.
That's the first
And
thing
a
I
bit
noticed.
more hard.
More
it's-
dry.
Yeah.
So this is probably because you have to leave it overnight, I think, to cool down.
But the filling look also different. It's darker, the color, I would say. And there's more, yeah, I think, than
Yeah.
the other one.
Yes, true. Hmm. Ooh.
Quite different.
Yeah.
Actually, the inside tastes more like mousse au chocolat.
Yeah.
Now, the texture is more, yeah, light, I would say.
Yeah.
Less heavy than the previous one.
I like the inside a lot. But the outside, I feel like it's a bit too dry. But I like the inside
Yeah.
of this one.
I think the combination of this inside and the previous
Icing?
icing would be...
Yeah. Let's see if the third place will have that perfect combination. Nice background sounds.
Yeah, unfortunately in Paris, often you have construction work.
We are right now in foudre Pâtisserie. And, well, it's a nice concept.
Every month they have a selection of different pastry chefs, and each month you have new pastries.
Yeah.
And so this one comes from Angelina, which is famous for hot chocolates.
It's really symmetric, I would say.
Yeah.
When I cut it in two, it went really smooth. And here you can see that the topping is more chocolatey, more fluid, or how you want to call it. It's not that hardly dried.
Yeah.
The inside looks more like a, for now, like a mousse, but we will try. And you also really see the dough, which I think it's a nice division between the three different layers. So
I would say the icing is in between the two places.
Yeah.
Not as shiny as the first one, but
Yeah.
still more than the
yeah,
second one.
it's definitely chocolate, like it's yeah. So let's try. I like the structure, that for sure. Yeah, it's what we already said. What you saw, you tasted when you bite through it, the different layers.
I feel like I can feel more the dough.
Yeah, but I think the layer of dough is also more thick.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's from Angelina, I had high expectations about the chocolate, so I was just waiting for that wow effect.
I would say it's a bit more like the first one in terms of flavor. I feel it's a bit more like a sweet chocolate
Yeah,
and a bit more thick as well, the inside. Not too foamy. It's more,
more like a paste.
yeah. But the icing has a good taste, I think.
I like the icing, yeah, for sure. I think this structure of icing is good. It's not too liquids. No, but it's not like with the other places where I took a bite, I immediately tasted the chocolate and I could say something about the chocolate. Here it's a bit balanced out, I feel. I think I like the structure of the ingredients, but for the overall end taste, it's not my favorite. How much was this one? This one was €6.20, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Something with six something else. Yeah. And oh yeah, maybe we should also say that the lady working here was really sweet.
Yeah.
She was
Very
like,
nice.
"Oh, do you also want a glass of water?"
And you can sit here
And you
compared
can
to
sit
the,
down.
other places.
Yeah. Inside there are 2 chairs, but we felt that if we are going to evaluate the éclair, maybe we should do it in a more
Neutral.
neutral, anonymous
Yeah.
way. Okay, so we base our evaluation only on the chocolate flavored ones to make it easier because it's
Yeah.
more comparable than the coffee one that was an extra because I wanted to have a coffee one.
So, what
Huh.
does it mean for the
Final
final?
conclusion.
Yeah.
I have to say that this time it was a bit harder. The prices were also more different. They were further apart. I think the first 2 were more in the category of 3 something, like 380,
The second one was
5, and
Yeah.
this one was 6.
Yeah.
So it was really, there was a price difference first of all. So I kept that in mind. The lowest option, so my number 3 would be actually the foudre Pâtisserie with the éclair from Angelina. Maybe it was also because my expectations were a bit high, because Angelina is this famous place. So I really thought, okay, I'm going to eat it and think, whoa, this is it. And I was waiting for it. But I think because of the balance between the different layers and the dough that was over, I don't know, like taking over the taste, I didn't really feel that joy. And I'm a sweet tooth, so I need to feel a little bit of sweetness. For my number 2, my number 2 would be the second place,
Okay.
which had the more hard part with icing.
Uh-huh.
Because I think that was the only thing that I didn't really like. But besides that, I think the inside was good. I think the chocolate was different. Clearly, it was more pure. But I think it was nice. And my favorite choice was the first place with the more shining icing. And I think when I ate that, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I want when I eat an éclair. So for me, it was a good mix of everything.
Okay.
What about you?
Nice. So I have a different ranking, maybe, except for the last one is also foudre pâtisserie, the one we just tried. Because I felt the dough was a bit too thick compared to the other parts, so the balance was not really respected. Otherwise, the flavors were quite nice. Then the second choice would be the first place we tried. I think it's nice, classic éclair, and they look pretty and they are not too expensive, so it's a good start. But I felt it was a bit too sweet maybe for me, but that's a question of taste. And so my first one would be the second place, because I was really surprised in a good way by the filling. I really like this mousse texture, and I like the fact that the chocolate taste was a bit darker compared to the other one, even if the icing was not so beautiful. So from the outer aspects, it might be not as appealing as the first place, for instance.
Yeah.
But I think the taste is always the most important.
Yes, that's
But still, the outside look is also important, actually. But I really liked the inside and the flavor, so I would say that this was my first.
But it's funny because the most expensive one that we took for both of us was the last options. So it shows that the price doesn't say all. So yeah, that was nice. I feel full now.
Yeah.
It's good that we didn't have lunch yet. Do you still want to have lunch?
Yeah, why not? I don't know. Actually, I feel kind of full. But...
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this vlog. See you next time.
Yeah, let us know what you would want us to try.
Yes.
And
Bisous.
I feel the need to walk today. I can feel the energy that is blocked. Wanna go